I've been getting tons and tons of questions lately about how it is that I'm able to maintain my summer glow now that it's getting cold and kind of icky here in Minnesota. So I thought I would share with you guys for a few minutes on all the things that I'm doing to help me get a better color and not look so white and pasty. Now, the first thing is something that you cannot skip without question, and it's exfoliation. You see, our skin cells turn over every 21 to 55 days, depending on our age. And those dead skin cells sit on the surface of our skin, and we have to get rid of them. And so exfoliation is key. Now, if you don't exfoliate, you're gonna learn the hard way really fast, because what you're gonna find is you're gonna get blobs of dark patches all over your skin where you use a sunless tanner, and you definitely don't want that. People are gonna wonder what the heck is going on. Sometimes they even look like hickeys, so you don't want that. Now, exfoliation is important also to not do it too often. So I would recommend a mechanical exfoliant only to be used between 2 and maybe 3 times a week, especially if it's like a little bit coarser. Now, the one that I use is the Rodan & Fields microdermabrasion paste. It's a salt sugar scrub. I kind of leave this right next to my shower, and I use it a couple times a week and rinse it off in the shower in place of my cleanser. So that's it, quick and simple, on my face, on my neck, and on my arms. And it leaves my skin super, super soft to the touch. Now, the next thing that we're gonna do is go over our tan application. You're gonna notice that I'm wearing this little mitt. You can get this mitt on Amazon, or it comes with the other toner tanner that I'm gonna share with you in just a minute. But I'm gonna show you 2 different options that you have just based on what it is that you want and what your look is gonna go for. So the first one is the Rodan & Fields Foaming Sunless Tanner. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna give you a really nice, natural, more subtle tan. I still tend to use the mitt because I think it gives me a better application. So I'm gonna just show you. Notice how it comes on as a foam. And I'm gonna go on my neck and chest first. And I always go back behind because if I wear a ponytail, I don't want it to look weird. And I'll maybe do 1 more squirt for my face. Notice how I never go down from my face down to my neck because that's gonna leave streaks. So you're gonna wanna think of your face as a separate section than your neck, okay? And then what I do is I take a couple of squirts and I go on my arm and over the top of my hands. Again, exfoliation is key, otherwise you're gonna get those patchy spots. Okay. And I do this maybe once every day, maybe once every other day, just depends on how dark you want your tan in, but this is definitely gonna give you a more natural, subtle look. And so you can see that you might notice a little bit different than my skin tone, but not a lot. And it's gonna kind of gradually give me a little bit better color as the day goes on. It doesn't stink, and it really doesn't do too bad of a job of washing off on my clothes, so that's great. Now, what I would do is I would just swap my mitt for the other hand, and I would do my other arm. Now, I'm gonna show you another option if you want something that's a little bit more dramatic and it's gonna give you more instant results or a darker tan right away. Now, the one that I recommend is called Fake Bake, and I get this one from Amazon. This one actually comes with the mitt, and what you're gonna do is just squirt. I typically like to do 7 sprays for my neck and chest, so I'm gonna look really tan after this, but I wanted to show you how different it is. So this one, you can see that it almost gives me this instant color. So it's definitely a little bit more dramatic. I'm gonna do 2 squirts for my face. Again, notice that I don't do 1 swipe. I do separate swipes for my neck and for my face, and then I do 7 for my arm. And you can probably tell, even just in this tiny little video, how much more color I have from this one. This one is actually Flawless darker, so it's a little bit darker, and it's going to give me a pretty instant tan. I use this on my legs in the summertime. It just really depends on what the look you're going for, but exfoliate for sure. I love both of these sunless tanners. They both cost about the same. It's just really what you're looking for. And I would love to know if you have questions. So if you do, I would love to hear them.